missing someone. Love with all your heart. Missing someone. Love with heart.
What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you guys who are new, my name is Lauren, also known as Locks by Lauren on Instagram, and I'm a hairdresser based in LA. I am also a PulpRiot educator, and this week I'm going to be going live on the PulpRiot Instagram and showing a rainbow slice technique, which is basically a creative color technique, and you can do different colors. I just call it a rainbow slice because I'm going to be using rainbow colors in it, and it's called a rainbow slice because of the sectioning pattern that I use. But you can do different variations of this color pattern. But yeah, this is my model, Olivia, and she is basically the perfect canvas. She's about a level 10 and just like a really even blonde. This is perfect for rainbow tones because this will fade perfectly blonde once the rainbow kind of washes all out. And I especially love doing rainbow hair because it just looks really colorful and pretty, but also the fade of rainbow hair, it just like every time you wash it, it looks like a brand new color, and I especially just love it for that. I think that's probably like one of my favorite colors that I've ever done on my hair is whenever I have something rainbow. But yeah, I'm gonna start off by sectioning off my client, and then I will mix up the PulpRiot semis that I'm gonna be using for the class. Okay, so here is my sectioning for the doll head. This is kind of like a pinwheel sectioning where I took it back to the occipital where the head starts to round, and took that as like the center of where all the colors start to split. And so I mostly just clipped this half because I'm going to be coloring it out today, and then the other half I'm going to be coloring for the class later. So the way that I sectioned the hair, I made sure to section out 6 slices, and that's because in the traditional rainbow there are 6 different colors. So I'm going to be alternating each rainbow color in each slice there. And then if this was a real client too, I would definitely ask them where, like what color they want to see around their face, and then put that first wherever they part their hair. So if she parts her hair here in the middle and she says she wants like purple or pink around her face, then I would definitely put like purple on the top wherever she parts her hair so that she sees that color the most. And I really love this technique too because when my client pulls her hair back in like a ponytail or anything like that, she'll see like the chunks of each rainbow coming up in her ponytail, which is really fun, and I'll show you guys later what I'm talking about and mean by that. But basically this is pretty much the sectioning. If I was doing this on a real client too, I would go ahead and section the whole head, and there would be 12 slices all around the head. So I'm gonna deepen this blue, which is just straight powder, and just put like a drop of Blue Muse. And it's good to start with your lighter color first and then add in the darker color. So I'm gonna add in some absinthe into the sea glass. And then some Cupid into the blush. And then some Velvet into the lilac. And then some Satire into the yellow, which is Lemon. So like I said before, depending on where your client parts their hair, I usually will ask them like, which color do you want to see like around your face or like where you part it. And most oftentimes people will say like pink or purple just because it fades pretty, and back to blonde. So right here I will be starting with purple and then going to pink. And it's really important to take like clean sections when doing this too. So I'm gonna take out some foil. And I kind of want to just base it a little bit here, and then I'm going to put a mid color, which I'm using Mercury for the mid, and then I'm going to add rainbow on the very tip as well. So I'm kind of leaving a little bit away from the root so I can go back and hit that part. I'm just going to lay a foil here to keep my section clean. And just taking like a really thin slice and laying it over. With the PulpRiot semis, it's really great to stroke side to side on the hair. That way the hair kind of moves around and you're able to saturate and make sure that you're getting all the hair. Because sometimes with this color, because you're applying it on dry hair, some of the hair can like clump together and you can miss some spots and make the color look a little bit hollow. So that's just like a little tip to help with like saturation. So again, just taking like really thin slices back to back and then laying it right on top. I'm just rooting it. So I apply the color and then paint side to side to make sure that I'm fully saturating on the hair. And now that we're like in the middle of the slice, I am hitting the root. But on the outer sides of the slices, I didn't hit the root right off the bat. I did it a little away from the root just to give me some cushion to keep my sections nice and clean. And then I'll go back and hit the root once I'm done applying the whole section. So now that I've reached the end of this slice, I'm now going back in and just like hitting the root, making sure I'm fully saturating. Okay, so now that I'm done rooting the color here, and I'm gonna put Mercury in the middle, but on the bottom, I'm gonna do whatever is opposite of the color at the top. So the opposite of purple would be yellow, so I'm gonna base it, put the silver in the middle. And again, just like painting side to side to make sure that you're like fully saturating the hair. And then here's the tip. So I'm gonna grab my yellow and just saturate the ends. And then for the whole slice, I'm gonna repeat this technique and just alternate and go in the order of the rainbow for the rest of the hair. And then once I was done applying all the color, I just went back in and resaturated in some areas that I saw needed some more color. And then after you let the PulpRiot semis process for about 25 minutes in room temperature, it is recommended to rinse with ice cold water. Alrighty guys, so here is the finished technique and all dry. You can see that the way that the placement is, that it gives a nice blend. And when she puts her hair up, you can totally see all of like the chunks of rainbow, and I really love that because whenever you have creative color like this, you're not really supposed to wash your hair that often. I always recommend my clients to probably wash their hair like once a week. And we all know by day like 4 you just want to put your hair up. So I love this technique because you're able to enjoy the rainbow color even though if you put your hair up in braids or in buns or in a ponytail, you can still see like the panels of rainbow, which I really love. So I was thinking of like a technique when I created this to have something where a client could enjoy when it's freshly styled and also when they wear their hair up. And I really love it because you can see the different colors all throughout, and it gives it a different look when you put it up versus when you put it down. So yeah, you can see all the blends of color, and yeah, let me know what you guys think, and if you guys try this out, please tag me. I would love to see your creations and all that. But thank you guys so much for tuning in to this week's episode, and I will talk to you guys next week. Bye!